To make our mug rug, I am going to use some horse weight yarn, which is Peaches and Cream, just cotton yarn, and I'm going to use a size G hook. You could use whatever hook size you feel comfortable with. This pattern is very flexible, and you can make this about the size you want. So I'm going to chain probably about the size that I want for my mug here, or it's actually a teacup. I think I'm going to start out about making about 19 here at the base of this, for the cup should fit on the bottom. Besides, you can make whatever chain length that you want. So we get started in the second chain from hook. We're going to make a single crochet. The next stitch, I'm not quite sure what this stitch is called, but we're going to make a special stitch for this rug. So to make the next stitch, we're going to put our hook in the stitch we just made, draw up a loop, put our hook into the next stitch, draw up a loop, yarn over, and go through all 3 hooks. And to show you again, we're going to put our hook into the stitch we just finished, draw up a loop, put our hook in the next stitch, draw up a loop, yarn over, and go through 3. Again, put the hook into the stitch we just made, draw up a loop, put the hook in the next stitch, draw up a loop, yarn over, and draw through all 3. And we're going to keep doing that until we finished up on our last chain. Alright, I'm at my last chain. So we finish up the same way. We put our hook into the stitch we just did, draw up a loop, and put our hook in our last stitch. We're going to drop a loop, and yarn over and draw through all 3. Chain 1, and we're going to turn. In our first stitch, we're going to do a normal single crochet, and then we're going to do our special stitch across. Insert our hook in the stitch we just did, drop a loop, put our 6th hook into the next stitch, drop a loop, yarn over, and draw through 3 loops. Again, same thing, put our hook in the stitch we just did, draw up a loop, put our hook into the next stitch, draw up a loop, yarn over, and do through all 3. And we repeat this across. Yeah, I'm down to my last one again, and it's, you do it the same way. Put the hook into the stitch we just did, drop a loop, put the hook in the last stitch, draw a loop, chain 1. That's it. This is a 1-row repeat. So we do the same thing all over again. Start with a normal single crochet in the first stitch. And then you put the hook in the stitch we just did. And drop a loop. Put the stitch in the next one, drop a loop, yarn over and draw through all 3. And repeat that row until you get the desired length that you want. Okay, here is another rug with a different yarn and hook size. I used a bigger one for this. I made this one slightly longer, and it's about the length that I want it, how high I wanted it. So now, for now, I'm going to show you, I'm going to make a border around here, or you don't have to at this point. You can just finish off and be done. You can add fringe to the sides if you want, or whatever border you want. But for this video, I'm going to do the same stitch I've been doing around as a border. So this, I'm not going to put another row on this side, so this side I would consider it done. And now we're going to turn and work on the side. So we just finished our lat stitch. So in the corner, and I think for all corners, I am just going to make a single crochet like normal. We're going to turn. And we're going to kind of work evenly along the rows we just did. So then we're going to start out with how we've been doing our special stitch. So we can start the hook in where we did the last one we just did. Draw a loop. Find about the next row over or evenly across. Drop loop, turn over, and draw through 3. So we're going to do this evenly along the sides.
We're nearly approaching the end of our row here.
We're going to do one on our side and the first chain of our foundation chain. We're going to turn. In the corner we're going to do another single crochet. And we're going to do our special stitch around the foundation chain, and I'm going to work our tail that we had at the beginning so I don't have to finish that off later. I'm just going to put that along while we're doing our stitches and hide it in there so I don't have to sew this up later. We are approaching the end here. Reach in, we're going to do about the same. We're going to turn. Do an actual single in the corner. A regular single crochet in the corner. Then finish up along this side, along the edge. Right, we are doing the end, so we're going to do it. Our next one. The stitch we've just done. I think we're going to end it by adding another single crochet in that corner and just do a slip stitch into the next one to finish out that corner. That is it. We're going to finish off our end, and we'll finish it off, and there we have it. If you like this tutorial, please give this video a like, and if you want to see more content like this, please subscribe to my channel and leave a comment if you actually know what this actual special stitch is called, because I have racked my brain and I do not know what it's called. But if you know, please let me know in the comments. And I want to thank you for watching my video.